Hey, what is going on, guys? This is the SS Ultimate Goku back with another video to do my Dragon Ball Daima episode 13 English dub review. So the episode starts off it's starting off with Gomah ordering Degesu, who is basically not, he's not happy with what's going on with Goku and the, heroes and stuff like that. So he orders them to basically disable like all the warp, I guess, the people, basically the people that like they use to get from one world to the other or one demon realm to the other. He orders them to shut them down. Degesu doesn't like this, but he orders him to do it. He yells at him, and so he does it. So it traps them, Goku and and his friends, into the second demon world. And then simultaneously, when this is going on, Goku's plane crashes, and so basically they have to fix the engine again. Panzy has to fix the engine. So while there, Panzy, who is trying to do the repairs, her tools were obviously taken by the Kraken from the other plane that was eaten. So Bulma uses her capsule corp to open up her toolbox and lets Panzy use them to complete the repairs. Then we see Neva basically realize that, oh crap, we landed on a small planet in the second demon realm that is basically a planet of big, gigantic monsters that are basically like, I guess, like 30 times taller than the average human or average person, I guess, because they're that huge, I guess, in comparison. So they're trying to hurry up on the repairs, but then, of course, they discover a bunch of army of hamsters. One starting to attack Goku. Goku's like, I don't want to like take it out, which is kind of weird since Goku, again, I mean, like took out a dinosaur and ate it. So I don't see why all of a sudden he's like, oh, I don't want to take out a giant hamster, a giant evil hamster. But he's like, no, I'm not gonna do that. And so then they eventually start punching it and stuff, like punching the giant evil hamsters. But then they eventually leave once they realize there is a big, tall student, I guess, giant that is coming this way, along with, I guess, his pet dog, Humi, which towers over them, and so they basically have to try, I guess, to distract the monster from while Bulma and Panzy are fixing the plane, fixing the ship. The child sits down by a nearby tree stump, and then the dog ends up sniffing out and does find Goku. And so he's attacking him for a while before he sees the ship. And so then Goku and all the others have to really distract him to make sure that Bulma and Panzy can finish the repairs. And so that becomes a huge hurdle. There's like one scene where Goku is like actually in the fur, and so there's like these big fleas that are going after Goku. We also realized that the the student also was eating one of the Kraken's like hands, so I guess it's common for these planet things to actually eat these things. Um, Again, as I said before, it shouldn't have been that hard to take out the damn Kraken when you have the abilities that Goku and Vegeta have, but they didn't do that. But anyways, so they're like distracting the dog. Eventually, Vegeta just comes in and punches him, and then it's like he has some admiration for them all of a sudden. But then they still going and distracting and attacking. Vegeta ends up going Super Saiyan finally. We also see the student finally like realize they're there, so then he starts attacking them. Goku ends up somehow falling inside of like where the guy is, and then he falls inside of his bag. And then once he falls inside of the student's bag, then he finally goes Super Saiyan, and we finally start seeing him, get serious. They eventually come really I think it was the dog was coming really close to Bulma and Panzy at one point, and finally Goku just had enough and snapped and used Kamehameha to get rid of him once and for all. Like I said, Goku did go Super Saiyan when the student was trying to swap away the plane, which was now flying away. Eventually they get out of there, and the ship flies away. Goku looks back at all the other giants. Neva basically says it's a good thing we didn't go up against the adult giants, because that would have been worse. And he said this isn't even the worst planet in the second demon realm, that there was even a far greater planet that is even more of a threat if we had gone there. So this isn't even the worst one, according to Neva. But yeah, I mean, the thing about this episode that was really bugging me, I mean, the fight scenes were pretty cool, and like the whole thing with the dog and the interaction was kind of funny. But the thing that kind of bugged me about this was why Goku wasn't going instant transmission, like, to get to the exact spot to protect Bulma and Panzy. Why wasn't Goku going Super Saiyan right away? He wasn't going Super Saiyan right away when he realized that, like, oh shit, these guys are serious threats. We really need to protect Bulma and Panzy from putting everything together. That was kind of non-existent for the most of the episode, and that was kind of something that was really baffling to me. Yeah, that was kind of the thing. I mean, a lot of interaction between Panzy and Bulma in this episode, obviously, them talking about different scientific things, because Bulma kind of wants to have some of this technology for Earth, because Earth doesn't have this, and she would like to have some stuff like this. Panzy did say that, like, when we go back to her father's house, that her father's kingdom, that they might be able to get some stuff for Bulma. But yeah, I mean, that was kind of just the thing with this episode is like, yeah, these guys are bigger than our heroes, but they're clearly not as strong as the Z fighters are, right? So why was them being just 20 times taller like a result of them being hard to handle? I mean, like I said, Goku could have gone Super Saiyan right away and could have taken these guys out. Vegeta could have done that, and they just didn't do that, and that kind of really just bugged me. I don't know. That's just my thing. Is they that kind of bugged me. But nonetheless, it was kind of like fun for what it was. It'll be really interesting to see what they do next. Because also there was a brief scene where we seen Gomah talking to Renju, who about the 2 Dragon Balls, because obviously she has the 1-star ball, and our heroes have the 2 and 3-star balls. So yeah, like I said, man, Supreme Kai, man, you better be on Gomah. I mean, he said he was already suspecting him, so I hope that is reigns true, because you got a spy on your hand, and eventually it's going to have to come to fruition at some point. But nonetheless, that is the episode. Make sure to comment, rate, if you like this video, videos, please subscribe, hit the notification bell for the latest contents. Thank you. And that's about it, guys. I am the Ultimate Goku, and I'm out of here. Peace. Also, besides my YouTube channel, follow the Twitch and the Instagram on the social medias, same name. Discord link in the description for all various topics and whatnot, including this one. And now I'm out. Peace.